Joined by Emeka Egbuka, receiver for the Buckeyes this season. So Emeka, you're coming back for one final year. What was it about this roster and this program that made you want to come back for one more?
Oh man, it's just hard to leave these guys. It's such a great university, such a great place to be around, and it's hard to pass up an opportunity to be able to share the field with some of my best friends. So I figured, the NFL is not going anywhere, but you don't really always get to spend the time that you have in college and have a senior year. So I'm looking forward to a special year this year and just sharing the field with some of my best friends.
There's a lot of buzz around the defense this year with this squad, one of the best maybe you guys have ever had. Offense, there's some change happening, right?
Yeah.
But you as a leader, how are you kind of rallying your guys and keeping them locked into the end goal?
Yeah, you got to understand there's a new identity of every team every single season, and you kind of got to find that within the first few weeks. But we know what our goals are. They're the same every single year. The first one is to beat the team up north. The second is to be here in Indy and win a Big Ten championship, and the third is to win a national championship. So I think everybody on the team is clear about our goals. So it's just about staying aligned with those and locked in throughout the season.
As a leader in that receiver room, how do you focus on training those younger guys like Jeremiah, like some of those guys that are the future of this program? Because, hey, if the defense locks in on you, you've got to have guys step up behind you. So how do you kind of work on that as a leader?
I mean, they're so awesome. Like, they make it so easy on me. They're very easy to coach, very easy to be around, very easy to talk to, and they're always willing to learn new stuff. So it's not like I'm coming at them from a sense of superiority, but I have more experience. I've done it before, so they can kind of come to me with stuff and questions when they're maybe not knowing what to expect. So they take everything I say and they kind of run with it. They make it their own, and they're all great players.
And going off of that, you faced some adversity yourself, a standout sophomore year, injuries last season. Now you're back. How do you use maybe your experience to teach some of the younger guys that, hey, everybody's path is different, right?
Yeah. The main point I'm trying to hit home on all of them is you can't really hang your hat on football. You know what I mean? This game is great, and we're blessed to be able to play it. But stuff like injuries happen. You know what I mean? And this game's not going to be here forever. One day I'm going to be, 50 years old, retired, all this great stuff. And so you can't hang your identity in this game. So I try to just plant little seeds and just encourage them in the hope that they have in Jesus.
A lot of talk, championship or bust, is something we've been hearing a lot. Obviously, we all know what the end goal is at the end of the day, but how do you focus on keeping the goal at task while also shutting out that outside noise?
Yeah, we just take it 1 week at a time, and we keep all the talk within our building. We try to focus on us, and we don't play for the approval of man. We play for the approval of God and glorifying Him in everything we do, and we play hard for our teammates.
Fall camp just about, 10 days away. Is it a little bittersweet for you knowing that it's your last one with the Buckeyes? How are things feeling?
Yeah, for sure. I was feeling kind of a similar way to I am now last year when I thought it was my last fall camp, and fortunately I get to do one more with my guys. You got to truly cherish every moment. It's flown by so quickly. It's hard to think that I'm a senior right now when it just felt like I was a freshman. So it's definitely a little bittersweet, like you're mentioning.
And just one final question, Emeka. You know what it's like to play in those big-time moments in a game. But some of these younger guys haven't experienced that yet. So how do you teach that to the rest of your room?
Yeah, you don't. That's something you got to trust your training in, You're not going to get to a big play in the game and suddenly make a catch that you never made before. You're not going to get to a big play in the game and suddenly jump higher than you've ever jumped before. You're just going to do what you've continuously done in training. So we try to train as hard as we can and train ourselves to be ready for those big moments when they come and just be you at the end of the day. That's all you have to do.